my lit list.
It's lit.
At the night show. Ooh.
Okay, so Le'Veon Bell
Yes.
has told ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, at least according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, that he plans to report to the Steelers during their Week 7 bye. He also says that he may be naive or hopeful, but he feels like he wants to retire as a Steeler.
What?
And he thinks the team will renegotiate with him in the offseason. I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think that happens if the Steelers lose all their games until Week 7.
Has he been following his own news?
I don't think so, because it's pretty obvious the Steelers don't want to give you the contract that you want, despite what happens.
And the players on the team.
I mean, he's not going to be a Steeler next year. Like, it's just not going to happen.
Retire as Steeler? What is this? Is he trying to confuse us?
I mean, I think this is what he wants, but I just don't think it's going to happen. The Steelers rushing game has been awful, though, so it really makes him look great. The first week, everyone was freaking out, and they're like, yeah, James Conner, so you're going to replace Le'Veon Bell. And look, no disrespect to James Conner, he's a nice running back, but like Le'Veon Bell is the 1 or 2 best running backs in the league.
Yeah.
So
was last year,
and that's not even taking into account his ability to receive the ball. So I don't.
Oh my gosh, out the backfield.
They're just not comparable.
Opens up their offense completely.
Right. The Steelers are a disaster overall, which infuriates me because I really thought they were going to win the Super Bowl this year, and now it's looking like it's probably going to be the Chiefs.
The Steelers wildcard team, nobody wants to see that though, and that's still a possibility.
No, and I'm not saying that they won't make it far through the playoffs, but like the defense is still not anything to be trusted, and you don't have a running game. Like this doesn't work. Like we know you have other offensive pieces. You're solid at tight end. Obviously, we know the receivers are great, but you got to have a strong running game. That's how the team was built last year. Like Le'Veon's got to come back. But he's not going to be there next season.
Defense.
Like, I feel pretty strongly about that.
They need to get back to who they are as a team.
Yeah. Really, like that's what needs to happen. Like the Steelers' identity has always been defense,
right.
Even though the league is trending offense. So maybe I don't necessarily agree with that. Let me think that one through a little more. Okay. Number 2 on the list this week is just really like one of the funniest things I've seen in a very long time. LaMelo Ball. So the JBA USA tour is going around the world right now.
Yes.
The JBA All Stars. And they're during Monday's game against Alitas Juka.
Very popular team.
Am I saying that? It's a Lithuanian team. So that's what it is. LaMelo got into it with, I'm not even going to attempt to say his name, Mindaugas Sinkas. I think so. Anyway, LaMelo smacked the shit out of him, and it's deserved, okay? Yeah. Because look, like I'm not even gonna say I don't advocate violence, because in some cases you just gotta put hands on somebody, and in this case it was just one of those things. Like this Lithuanian player smacked LaMelo in the back of the head, and it's legit. That is a legit smack. You want to watch it again?
Let's please.
Because it's my favorite thing to watch.
It was a smack that was like.
It was a smack heard around the world, literally. Okay, so there he goes.
Look at me.
There it is. There. I mean, he drove to the basket hard. There goes a little smack.
Bam. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Oh my God.
You gotta let people know you're not to be played with.
Big bro is in there.
You're not to be played with.
Big bro is hands on. Okay, Jello is in there like swimwear. Okay, but
the ball's about it.
I mean, this smack.
Not Lonzo though.
Look at this smack. Look at the smack. Oh, it's so good. I mean, that smack
it's a very
is
natural,
just delicious. Look at it.
Wait for
it. Ah!
What I like most about the smack is it's natural. It seems like he was like
such a natural
like,
motion.
Wait a minute.
It is. I can't even pretend to. I mean, it was so. It was just like that. It was just like that.
Hey.
Oh, but it was so loud.
It's like,
and the face, like, it's a good smack when the whole face just turns, right?
It comes back surprised, like, wait a minute.
Like, if it's not a good smack.
That's get smacked?
Listen, movies, this is for you, okay?
Yes.
It's not a good smack if you smack someone and their face stays there, right?
No.
Like, that's just you didn't hit them hard enough.
Yeah.
The smack has to move the chin in the other direction in order for it to be an efficient smack.
Yes. Unless
open hand smack is mad disrespect. Like, this is disrespect. I'm not gonna punch you because then we're gonna fight. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you and you're gonna keep it pushing. That's
like,
what a smack
looking at you like, what are you doing?
Right.
But sometimes you need the non-facial move smack because that's when you know you're facing the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like in all popular culture, when you smack someone and they don't move, you're like, this guy is stronger than the rest.
Right. Then it's time. Now you know it's about
the level boss.
Yeah, now we're about to, it's about to be a fair one.
Yes.
But that smack was precision.
Yeah.
It was such a natural reaction.
We're a full minute over our time.
I don't care. I needed to spend time on it because it was really a delicious smack. And I just can't knock LaMelo for it. I'm sorry. Like, I know everybody's like, oh, it's not a nice thing to smack somebody. Well, he didn't touch him first.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of all smacks.
The guy did.
I don't really think the
guy did hit him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I've had to smack some of my best friends like they're like, hey, you can't touch me. Like, you can't. We not playing right now.
Well, I mean, sometimes like the smack is just, it's an involuntary response.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it just happens, and you say,
have you ever smacked someone and apologized after? Oh, my bad.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was.
I'm sorry. I didn't explain ahead of time. You can't do that.
Yes.
Clearly,
you can't.
Now you know you can't do that.
I just inadvertently smacked you.
Yes. It's not really my fault. Like that's just how you react.
Smacks are lit.
Right. Man, he smacked the shit out of him. I love it. He's gonna be great. He's gonna be better than Lonzo. He is.
Yeah.
He is.
That's
no disrespect to Lonzo, but he's just
the upside he's just so great.
All right, finally the Rams are lit. The Rams are just really, really, really good. They're just solid and consistent, and they're 4-0. And no one was really sure what was going to happen with the Rams this year because there are all these different personalities and how's Sean McVay going to manage them and what are they going to do with Jared Goff and he's a system quarterback and Jared Goff is not a system quarterback. Jared Goff is good.
I thought he was until last Thursday night game and I was like, oh no, he's
also like the system quarterback thing is dumb. Okay,
it's a lazy knock. It's
a cheap way to say anybody could be put in that position and do great, and that's just not true. Jared
it's
Goff
a compliment to good coaches.
Oh, and guess what? It is, but it's a knock on the player while trying to compliment the coach.
Right.
But the reality is, any great team or organization is going to have a system, or I don't even know, a culture.
It should.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Like you look at the Spurs, you feel like anybody can step in there and be what the Spurs are. Like there's a reason why they're consistently good. Mm-hmm. And then when they have great players, they're great.
Yeah.
It's called a system.
We'll see with DeMar DeRozan.
And you know what? They draft according to their system. That's how it works. Like, I don't know. Whatever. But this week, what did I say?
No, Ashley was reaching for the mic.
It was a great compliment to the Spurs.
I thought so too. And that's why I was wondering what she's just waiting for slander.
Yeah, she's always
just wait for hate. Don't wait for hate.
Nobody's hating on the Spurs.
Don't wait for hate. Embrace
Joy,
love.
you can sometimes hate on the Spurs.
I keep it real about the Spurs. Is what I do.
She does.
Okay.
And she's a part of a Spurs family.
And and don't get me wrong, I've hated on the Spurs plenty. All right. Remember that time Ray Allen hit that 3 and got the ropes off the
luckiest shot of all time?
The what?
The luckiest shot of all time.
Oh, please. You're the Shaman. Okay. The Shaman. Anyway, this weekend on Fox, I will be on the sidelines of the Seahawks-Rams game in the afternoon.
Beautiful.
So make sure you watch. This is my first NFL sideline gig. I
will
be
be
back
Red
for the
Zone?
Herd. I'll be there. I'll be on the Herd on Friday and be back on Monday. But I'm just going for the weekend to do the game.
That should be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun.
Yeah, you're gonna be watching Red Zone while you're doing this. Like, how does it work? Can you multitask?
That's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to be doing the extra research on Sunday night. Thank you for reminding me of that. But I do have a flight back from Seattle, so I can do that then.
Yeah.
but
Seattle who?
I'm excited. Huh?
Seattle Rams?
Yes, Seattle Rams.
Ooh.
It's a good game.
Yeah, should be.
All right, what's in the culture report this week?
Cardi B, whose real name we don't know how to pronounce, turned herself into the NYPD after charges were filed against her for 2 counts of reckless endangerment and 1 count of assault, all misdemeanors. These charges were filed after Cardi B allegedly threw bottles, chairs, and a hookah at Angel Strip Club in New York. Allegedly, Cardi and her people were confronting a stripper and her cousin who allegedly have history with Cardi B's husband, Offset. So that was what that whole thing was about. She looked happy. She had a nice. Did you see that?
She looked very nice going.
That outfit was fly.
Turning herself in, yeah.
It's like a movie.
Well, she got money now, so
I mean,
she gonna have that good lawyer.
Yeah, she did. Okay,
she'll be fine.
After a 5-year delay, Lil Wayne has finally released the Carter 5 under Young Money Entertainment, a record label that Mr. Carter now owns outright. There are mixed reviews about the album, but one thing is certain: people are listening. Wayne's Carter 5 is set to have the 3rd largest streaming week in history, over 400 million demand streams behind Drake's Scorpion and Post Malone's Beer Bongs and Bentleys. One thing the album did was start up the conversation that maybe we need to talk about Lil Wayne as the GOAT again.
Did we stop talking about him as the GOAT?
I feel like that was a long time. It was a long hiatus when we were waiting for the Carter 5. No music was coming out. There was some features that were just like subpar, and he was He's threatened retirement over and over and over again.
He is
skating, all of it.
He's in that conversation.
All of it. Yeah, no, he should be. He should be.
Like Pac, you know.
Oh yeah, of course. But I was thinking about
for sure in that conversation.
What lyrics that I know the most of out of all rappers?
For sure, Lil Wayne.
I think Wayne has number one.
For sure.
It was a weird thing about it. Anyways, this is gonna be weird. Kanye West changed his name to Ye, then told us he was releasing an album on Saturday titled Yandi. Didn't release the album. Was a musical guest on the season premiere of SNL. His backup guest, actually, Ariana Grande was supposed to be the real one. Had 3 questionable performances that then he held the entire audience hostage as he went on a rant about abolishing the 13th Amendment and his favorite topic, Donald Trump, all while the SNL crew was on stage with him. The whole Kanye thing is leaving me puzzled and confused, but I'm very close to saying that Kanye West doesn't care about poor people, black people. Maybe. I don't know what to think.
I mean, listen, this is the thing.
What is it? What is it?
This is the thing about Kanye. He's in that place where it's the thing.
He said he's out of the sunken place now, Joy.
What do you want me to say about Kanye? Right? Like I watched Saturday Night Live, and this is Kanye. Like Kanye's gonna do this. First of all, I am held hostage by no one. All right.
Oh my gosh,
unless this is a work situation, it's deuces like this.
They close the doors though. They don't let people go out.
Anybody who's no, I gotta go. I got places to be.
Yeah.
And I don't have to sit here and listen to Kanye.
I mean, Kenan Thompson said he got out of it because he went backstage before the show even ended.
Forget that. The point is, like, I'm not listening to your rants about anything if I don't feel like listening to it. I am the queen of exiting a conversation. Anyone here will tell you that. When I'm ready to go, it's bye. Hit me up later, okay? Unless it's super important, in which case, don't hit me up. So as far as Kanye goes, I know everyone's super mad at him, and he's back on the hat, and I'm just like, when did he stop being on the hat thing? Did I miss that part of Kanye?
I'm telling you that this last month, I've been trying to talk to you about this Kanye rebrand. He's been in Chicago this whole time. He's working with Chance. He's hiding behind GLC and other people that people respect, and then he comes out with this, and it's just...
Remember that thing where Kanye's a narcissist?
Yeah.
I don't want to explain narcissism to you, but it's like basically incurable. So
he's too far gone.
I
know.
It's like when Ashley interrupts about the Spurs. It's
inevitable.
What's in the thing, you know?
You gotta let people do their thing. You gotta let people do their thing.
I don't agree with it. Like, obviously, but I've been saying this about Kanye. Like, why did you guys expect something different? This is what he's doing now. We know this, man.
He gave us Jesus Walks, Joy.
That was a long time ago, man.
It was a great song.
It was good. Jesus Walks.
God, show me. Take me down, the devil.